This is James Hendricks with the Black Sheep Reports, and today I'm going to give you 5 dark facts about Boko Haram. In early January 2015, as all eyes were on France, the Islamist gunmen attacked the town of Baga in Nigeria. Now, it's unknown how many died, but the highest estimate mentioned 2,000 civilians, making it possibly one of the deadliest terror attacks in history. Now, the culprit, Boko Haram, since coming to the premise in 2009, the radical jihadist group has been waging a catastrophic war against the Nigerian state. In 2013 alone, 10,000 people died, more than have died in the entire Ukrainian civil war. But these statistics are only the tip of the iceberg. Dig a little deeper and you're going to uncover a nightmare of violence and bloodshed, threatening to tear open the heart of Central Africa. Number 5. They are expanding rapidly. Unlike ISIS, Boko Haram currently controls territories in only one country, but this could change at any moment. Already, the group runs frequently cross-border raids into Cameroon, slaughtering civilians and bombing buses. In January 2015, they stepped up the attack. The group runs assaulting a local army base in a failed attempt to get a foothold in the country. Now, even when they're not actively trying to seize territories, fear of the group is wreaking havoc. Many schools in Nigeria, border towns, have shut down out of fear of the massacre. New security restrictions has devastated the local economy. Meanwhile, Chad is being overwhelmed by hundreds of thousands of refugees pouring across the border in desperate need of food and shelter. Number 4. They target schools. Since Boko Haram first emerged, the militants have made it their mission to attack as many schools as possible. Now, in the first 5 months of 2014 alone, they target 50 schools in Nigeria, killing more than 100 children and 70 teachers. The attacks were almost demonic in their cunning. In one instance, the group detonated a bomb, hitting it and killing 40 students. In another, they had explosive put on the children dressed as teenagers in school in uniforms, and they set their bombs into the school assembly. Now, the explosion actually killed a minimum of 48 teenagers. Those who survived such attacks are often forced to flee, joining the tide pouring into Chad. Now, number 3. Horrifying massacres. Over the past few years, the group has targeted Nigerian citizens with a combination of psychopathic and impunity terrifying to behold. In January 2015, they razed 16 villages to the ground, leaving a pile of bodies so deep survivors couldn't count them all. Nearly a year beforehand, they targeted the country with a bomb that killed 71 after it detonated during the morning rush hour. By way of comparison, there are nearly 20 more people than died during the country during the London 7/7 bombings. Number 2, they used children. On January 10, 2015, a 10-year-old girl wandered into a crowded market in the Bono state. Now, as shoppers went about their daily business, the girl activated a suicide belt, killing 20 and injuring many more. The girl herself was torn in half by the blast, part of her body thrown across nearby buildings by the force of the explosions. Officials later said she may not have known what she was carrying, bringing the total number of innocent killed in the attack to 21. Number 1. Our leaders and media are ignoring them. When ISIS captured the town of Mosul, they became global news. Emergency meetings were, convened between heads of state. American planes were sent in to halt their advance in bombing them. And when Boko Haram took the town of Bag, their caliphate, the media was nearly silent, and our leaders did nothing. This has been James Hendricks with the Black Sheep Report. Subscribe if you're new. Links are below, and don't forget to check us out on Facebook. Our page is Media on 9/11. Thank you.